Hey friends, Steve Tybor here, hanging out with Ben Fuller. Ben, about 3.5 years ago, we met in Laplace, Louisiana. We were doing a major rebuilding trip after a hurricane. We invited you to come in and do a concert. You were gonna come for one night, stay in the morning, but you stayed for 4 days.
Yeah.
Here we are 3 years later, you've traveled the country, different arms of the ministry we'll talk about in a minute. But you stayed like for 4 days. Why'd you stay?
One of my biggest prayers has been, Lord, send me where you want me, put me where you need me. And so I show up, and it was just like, I'm seeing my kind of people everywhere, right? I'm shaking hands, I'm giving hugs. All of a sudden, it was just like a family reunion. I'm going, what is this place? All of a sudden, I'm making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I wasn't just there for leading worship. And I realized like, I was actually getting poured into by so many folks. I was getting prayed over by so many folks. And it was the hands and feet of Jesus. And so I'm like, this is the stuff that I want to sign up for and be a part of. And so that's why I stayed. I had joy in helping and working with you guys.
Well, you and I became fast friends. I loved your heart. You're as genuine as anyone as I've ever met, and I'm thankful to God for that. You've been to Florida with us. You've been to Mississippi with us. You've been to New York with us. You've been to Ohio. You've traveled the country with 8 Days of Hope. Wherever you go, people from 8 Days of Hope, you know, they're shouting their name, they're showing their swag. You continue to serve with us still 3 years later.
Yeah.
And now, of course, we're partnering.
Yeah.
You had a chance to go to a campus we built in Ohio called Safe Harbor, Ohio.
Yeah.
It's the largest campus in the country. It provides healing to girls, teenage girls, Ben, between 14 and 18. You were there while we were building it. You were there for the groundbreaking. You were there for the ribbon cutting when we launched it. Today, we're back starting phase 2. You've been there multiple times. What about that arm of the ministry and Safe Harbor, Ohio as well?
Yeah. I absolutely love it. I can't tell you how much it means to me. Melissa has brought me in several times without you even knowing. I've gone in to lead worship with those girls, and I wish I could elaborate on what I felt and how Jesus was so present in those places. But just I know why God is blessing that, because it's just it's so amazing. So I'm honored to be a part, and I want to continue to be a part, because that's where Jesus is, and that's where God is moving. And so Safe Harbor is just a small piece of that. There's more to come. And I can't wait to come back and see what you guys have built, what God has built.
Amen. Amen.
On top of all that.
60,000 volunteers now have served with 8 Days of Hope. We have helped almost 12,000 families rebuild their houses, some from the ground up in just 8 days. Someone asked me, why 8 Days of Hope? The number 8 in the Bible means new beginnings.
Yes.
And our rebuild trips are 8 days long. You continue to travel with us. Thank you. Wherever you go and you use your gifts, your voice, an amazing voice. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
You also share about your relationship with 8 Days of Hope. So thank you so much for coming alongside us. We have tried to come alongside you as well. I'll still never forget, in Buffalo, New York, the volunteers heard you were going on tour, and they want to surprise you, and they were going to rent you a bus for your first tour, where most people on their first tour, I mean, they're Ubering or they're catching a cab or something, and the volunteers raised enough money for you to be on a bus on your first tour. How cool was that?
We've just been praying, Lord, Lord, we need transportation to come. If you would like us to spread your gospel, if you would delight in that, then you'll provide this transportation. Lord, I trust you. And if you'd like it, then, and all of a sudden, $76,000. I don't, and we were able to travel. We were able to go on tour with Zach Williams. We were able to spread the gospel. We were able to share about 8 Days of Hope. I literally find everywhere I go, as soon as at the mention of Jesus, and then the mention immediately after of 8 Days of Hope, there's hands, there's hooting, there's hollering from every state that I've been to, literally, and people come up, and then we do a meet and greet, whatever it is after, and it's just like, I can't tell you how much like the unity in 8 Days of Hope, right? Because everywhere I go, it's just the people come, and it's like 8 Days of Hope, Ben Fuller, Steve Tybor, Jesus.
Amen.
And then it's just this amazing, you know what I mean? But it's like, man, we love spreading the gospel too. So I love that God has made this thing a family.
Absolutely, one big family.
And it doesn't matter where I go, there's always a blue shirt.
Love it, love it.
And a hand up for Jesus, because they love to love and serve.
Love it. I've seen you walk through homes with families, and they're showing the work that's being done. They're talking about the disaster, but they're showing that, hey, they just rebuilt this and they just painted this wall and look at this flooring. And it's like they're proud that God is restoring something that was stolen by a disaster.
Yeah, exactly. And that's, I think, one of my favorite parts, because there were so many years of my life that were stolen. And the redemption as I walk through to see this new house, you know, that's been built, that God has built for them. Because God has sent you guys into this house to rebuild it. Just like my house has been rebuilt, you know? Jesus has restored everything for me.
Love it.
So I want to apologize to you. I need to set my guitar down and pick up a shovel. I'm coming to, I don't know where, but I'm going to find you, and we're going to come serve and shovel some dirt and rebuild some houses and love on some folks. So I need to rest my voice, and so I'm going to work my muscle. Look at my hands are, anyway.
Well, my hands don't get dirty, Ben, but we will give you a chance for your hands to get dirty, maybe to develop a callus or two. Hey, come join us. Sign up for our text alerts by texting the word HOPE to 86373. Sign up for our email alerts. Wherever we go, most of the time, Ben is hanging out with us. You're going to be at our gala in December as well, down in Tupelo, Mississippi. We're excited for that. But man, we love you. I love your heart, brother. And you know, if 8 Days Hope stopped tomorrow and you stopped doing what God's called you to do tomorrow for whatever reason, there's a friendship, there's trust, and I appreciate you and your heart.
Same.
People are like, why? You know, there's so many artists. Why Ben? I'm like, Ben has got like the biggest heart. I mean, dude, I love your heart.
It takes one to know one, Steve. So I'm really grateful for you, honestly. And it's a blessing to see what God is doing through you. And it's no coincidence, because your hands are like this everywhere you go.
Thank you.
So yeah, I love you.
I love my Ben Fuller, brother. I tell you what, hey, come join 8 Days of Hope and Ben Fuller as we serve families in need. For more information about 8 Days of Hope and Ben Fuller, you know how to find us.
I got this.
Here we go.
8daysofhope.com.
There you go.